with dilute acids. Reaction with dilute acids, sir, why? Why not concentrated acids? Arey, you have to imagine if metals can burn up water, you have to imagine what they can do to acids. They'll be explosive. You will get injured. We don't want that. I don't want that. Reaction with dilute acids. Now, even in dilute acids, you cannot imagine putting potassium and sodium. You know why? Because the reactivity differs. Some metals react explosively, extremely rapidly with dilute acids. Some metal reacts rapidly and some react only on heating, whereas others do not react at all. Now, why do they do so? We'll understand. But over here, metal plus acid. Now, what is going to be an acid? An acid is always, it always has a H plus ion and a negative anion. For hydrochloric acid, the negative anion is chlorine. So your metal is going to react with chlorine from metal chloride, which is a metal salt, and what will be given out is H2. Now the reactions are so simple that if you do these reactions with me, you'll be able to solve them faster than me. I promise you all. You can try it. Let's start. The metals react with acid to release hydrogen gas. And that hydrogen gas can catch fire in the case of sodium and potassium. Hence, we start the reactions with magnesium. Magnesium plus HCl. What is going to happen is magnesium is positive, H is positive, chlorine is negative. So Mg is going to react with Cl. Mg's valency is 2, Cl's valency is 1. It is going to form MgCl2 plus H2. Although it forms magnesium chloride, you have to remember Mg's valency is 2 and Cl's valency is 1. So it is going to form MgCl2 plus H2. This H2 does not catch fire in the case of magnesium. Now this reaction is not balanced. Let's balance the reaction. The third step, balancing the reaction, Mg is 1, Mg is 1. H is 1, H is 2. So you multiply by 2 on the left hand side, making Cl 2 and Cl is 2 on the right hand side. Your reaction is done. I'm sure you'll be able to do the next reaction even quicker. The next reaction is Al plus HCl. Now what happens to this reaction? You already know that Al is going to react with Cl and form aluminium chloride. But how do you make the formula? Second step is valency. Al is going to react with Cl. Al valency is not 1, not 2, but 3. Cl's valency is 1. Crisscross, AlCl3 plus H is going to be given out as H2. Why, sir, H2? Because H2 gas is diatomic. Gases cannot be monoatomic as they are reactive, so they'll be stable and turn into H2. So let's balance this reaction as well. This balancing is quite tough. I'm sure if you're stuck up on balancing, just pay attention. Al is 1 on the left hand side, 1 on the right hand side. H is 1 on the left hand side, 2 on the right hand side. So you multiply by 2. Cl becomes 2, Cl becomes 3. This is the 2-3 dilemma where you turn the odd 3 into even. Multiply it by 2, turn it into 6. Don't worry because Cl is just 2. So you multiply this 2 by 3. When you do so, you end up with the number 6. And H is now 6 on the left hand side, 2 on the right hand side. So you multiply by 3. Whereas Al becomes 2, so you multiply by 2 on the left hand side, thus making the reaction balanced. Let's do one more reaction. Zinc reacting with HCl. I assure you, you can do it under a minute. Zn plus HCl. Zn is positive, H is positive, Cl is negative. So Zn is going to react with Cl. Zinc chloride plus H2. Zinc chloride. What is the formula for zinc chloride? Zn valency is 1 or 2. It's 2. Cl valency is 1. Crisscross. ZnCl2 plus H2 gas plus H2 over here. This H2 again is not going to catch fire. Let's balance the reaction. Zn is 1 on the left hand side, 1 on the right hand side. H is 1 on the left hand side, 2 on the right hand side multiplied by 2, Cl becomes 2, Cl is already 2, the reaction is balanced. Let's do another reaction of iron now. Now tell me, iron has a variable valency of 2 as well as 3. But are we heating up iron? No, we don't. So iron, when it reacts with HCl, it reacts with the normal valency of 2. So when it does so, iron reacts with chlorine to form iron chloride, which is FeCl2 plus H2. Let's balance this reaction. I'm sure you'll be done with the balancing because Fe is 1, 1. H is 1, H is 2 on the right hand side. I multiplied it by 2. Cl becomes 2, Cl is 2. The reaction is balanced. Let's see, in the above activity, the rate of formation of bubbles was fastest in the case of magnesium. Why? Because magnesium most reactive. The reactivity decreases in the order magnesium more reactive to aluminium, more reactive to zinc, more reactive to iron. This is how the reaction will look like. Magnesium caused the most amount of bubbles. Aluminium a little less, zinc a little less, iron a little less. In order to test these bubbles, we are just going to light a matchstick and place it above the test tube. It is going to go pop, and that pop sound is the sound which is made by hydrogen on burning. So how do you test hydrogen gas? By a pop sound. Thus, we've done reactions with hydrochloric acid.